Hello, it's me, DC, and Coda Bada Bing Bong, and I am going to be doing a stream on Jim Rohn and his Herbalife pitch, where he was telling Herbalife distributors how awesome the opportunity was. And if you don't know who Jim Rohn is, he is kind of still a giant in the he has passed away in the MLM industry. People reference him all the time. Jesse Lee Ward did. Other top leaders have done it in several videos I've watched from other creators recently. So that's what we're doing today. Oh, we've got Cappyman right there. All right, we're gonna play the Turkey Lurkey intro, and we're gonna get started. I will say hello to the chat in a minute. Hello. Sorry, too many scenes I'm working on. Hello, Rise and Melissa. The turkey is the best. Christy is incredible. It's the twerky, yes. The turkey twerking. You turkey twerking because I share him. I love that. I just recorded a video. Hopefully Ava can. I have another video dropping on Monday. I recorded a lab video. Not that it's like anything earth-shattering. It's just interesting because Melissa Collins was in Young Living. Find out she's getting all of her paycheck as a independent contractor through Life Activated Brands and has made 7 figures so far with them. So that's fun. Chelsea, Tanya, Jenny Rose, Mermeow, more coffee please. Hello, Good Spider, Bad Spider, our resident time traveler, greetings. Candy Dragon, Gemheart, Christina, Sam, Anastasia, Hero, Demi, Coconuts, Natalie, Yoga on the down low, howdy, howdy, howdy. Did I already say Mr. Ranger Lab? Because howdy. Ov, let me link Ov's channel. Ov's business. I don't know who else I missed. It looks like I missed some people. Julie, and Jenny. Hello. Oh my gosh. I feel like I haven't seen y'all in a million years. How are y'all doing? What are y'all doing on Saturday? My mom helped me. So this is what happened. I saw Danielle Ryan's stream where she made her own green screen, and I was like, I can extend my green screen because like my green screen is great for one person, but when I stream with my dad, it's not as great. So we just bought some poster board like Danielle Ryan did on her Instagram stories, and now look, I've got the range of a small plane. Just kidding, not a small plane, but you know, you get what I'm saying. I can reach all the way across the screen, and it looks like I'm really in there. So, and I also got my little build set up with my green screen on top of that. We got the floofs. We're ready to go. Stop it. Stop it right now. I just posted a set of squirrel stitch markers, 5 different colors with an acorn. Be still my beating heart. I'm going to check that out right after stream. Holy guacamole. Yeah, if you're looking for a cheap green screen, don't do, because I was worried that the poster board wasn't going to be the right green, because like I'll show you. So this is my green screen. It is wider than it appears because my camera is wide. So it like even the camera itself, my arms do not go past it because the lens on the camera, it makes it smaller. And I can zoom in, which is what I was doing, but when I have my dad here, we're a little crushed. So we raised my dining room table today with furniture raisers, and then this is cardboard or whatever, poster board, the 99-cent stuff, and now magic, and there's no difference. Arms, you have them. Yes. Oh, you had a table at a craft fair? Oh my God. Take a bath. Put on noise-canceling headphones. Don't let anybody touch you. Oh my God. Yep, I've got it on my chair. I got my my t-shirt on my chair so that I can sit uncomfortably. It's just this is a turtleneck t-shirt I was going to wear when we were raging at PowerPoints, but I have it on the back of my chair for right now, so then I can sit uncomfortably and it won't disrupt the background. Shelby! Oh, I had a legal question, and now I can't remember. It was on someone else's stream. It was about... Oh, it was on Sam D's stream about NDAs. Hello, Shadow. Oh my gosh, what? Hubby had to go to a drink shop yesterday for a job, and he was telling me about it, and I said, oh, I know what that is. It's an Herbalife shop. It's an MLM, so I've been trying to find content on it. So there is a documentary. I would recommend rent it. It's called Betting on Zero. If you want to see the damage that Herbalife has caused, in my opinion, watch the documentary. It's worth the rent. Like the $3.99 you need to rent it. It might even be free. Yes. Mom of DC, first of her name, fixer of green screens, and mother of squirrels. Yes. Hold on, let me call her. I'm going to call her and tell her that. I'm going to call and tell her that. I'm going to call her. If my real phone worked, I could have called her on this phone. Hey, Mom? Can you come here for a second? Oh my God. Good Spider, Bad Spider gifted 1 DC membership? Okay, can someone... I was telling everybody how you helped me, and someone said, Mom of DC, first of her name, fixer of green screens, and mother of squirrels. That's so cute. Oh no, it was just cute. It was so cute. Everyone's saying thank you so much for helping me and stuff because I showed them all the green screen stuff. My mom's laughing. Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Oh, If you celebrate Thanksgiving, my mom says Happy Thanksgiving to everybody who celebrates.
Well, we all have lots to be, we have to focus on what
Right.
we have
I
to
know.
be thankful for.
Yes, we're going to focus on what we have to be thankful for. Yes, ma'am. Everyone's saying hi, Mom. She's waving hi and smiling to everybody. Okay. So we're gonna get the screen going. I've got my transition set up. Oh, we gotta read about Jim Rohn first. Here we go. This is Jim Rohn. He's born in 1930. He passed away 2009 at age of 79 from pulmonary fibrosis. His name was Emmanuel James Jim Rohn. He was born in Yakima, Washington, to Emmanuel and Clara Rohn. The Rohns owned and worked a farm in Caldwell, Idaho, where Jim grew up as an only child. He was born to a poor family, became a millionaire at age 30, went broke when he was 33. He later became a millionaire again, and Rohn left college after 1 year. He started his professional life as a human resource manager for Sears. Around this time, a friend invited him to a lecture given by entrepreneur John Earl Schoaf. In 1955, Rohn joined Schoaf's direct selling business, Abunda Vita. Cowabunga, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's in the same realm of that. Abunda Vita as a distributor. Hannah P, what's up? Yes, we did the disclaimer. Yep, we're good to go. Thank you so much, Melissa. In 1957, Rohn resigned his distributorship with Abunda Vita and joined NutraBio, another direct selling company. The company's founders, including Schoaf, started to mentor him. After this mentorship, Rohn built one of the largest organizations in the company. In 1960, when NutraBio expanded into Canada, Schoaf and the other founders put Rohn in charge of the organization. After NutraBio went out of business in the early 1960s, Rohn was invited to speak at his Rotary Club. He accepted, and soon others began asking him to speak at various luncheons and other events. In 1963, at the Beverly Hills Hotel, he gave his first public seminar. He then began presenting seminars across the country, telling his story and teaching his personal development philosophy. Throughout the 1970s, Rohn conducted seminars for Standard Oil. At the same time, he participated in a personal development business called Adventures in Achievement, which featured live seminars and personal development workshops. He presented seminars worldwide for more than 40 years. Rohn mentored Mark R. Hughes, the founder of Herbalife International, and life strategist Tony Robbins in the late 1970s. Others who credit Rohn for influencing their careers include author-lecturers Mark Victor Hansen and Jack Canfield, Chicken Soup book series, Everton Edwards, Hallmark Innovations conglomerate, Brian Tracy, Todd Smith, and T. Harv Eker. Rohn co-authored the novel 12 Pillars with Chris Widener. Rohn was a recipient of the 1985 National Speakers Association CPAE Award for Excellence in Speaking. He's the author of 17 written audio and video media, including The Power of Ambition, Take Change of Your Life, and The Day That Turns Your Life Around. Many of his speeches are available for free on social media platforms like YouTube and Instagram. And he passed away from pulmonary fibrosis on December 5th, 2009, and he's buried in California. So, here we are. So we're going to go ahead and transition to... Where did my other floof go? Caspian's hiding under me now. Hello. So, you wonder who influenced Tony Robbins? It's this dude. So, oh my God, whose birthday is it? Is it your birthday? Oh my God, let's go. Wait, where's the secret? I need to find the squirrel dance. Hold on. Before we start, we got to find the squirrel dance. So, is it here? No, it's not. Is it here? We need the little... I'm gonna find the little squirrel who's dancing. Overlay. All right, I'm gonna find it. We gotta play it while we sing "Happy Birthday" to you. Squirrel. Is it? Oh, there it was. I found it. Squirrel. Smolder squirrel. OBS. Smolder. Uh-oh. Undo. Ah! Wrong. Ah, undo. Oh, no. What is happening? The smolder squirrel. No. What is happening? Where did my background go? No. What is happening? Oh my god. Sorry. Okay. Technical difficulties. Welcome back, DC. You found yourself streaming again with more mistakes than ever before. Okay, video file. Smolder squirrel. Smolder squirrel. Smolder squirrel. Oh, God. Smolder squirrel. Smolder. Okay. Happy birthday, Hannah. We're fine. Everything's fine. You might prefer it without music. You can add your own music in. I get it. I understand. I get it. Okay, here we go. Transition to reaction scene. Here we go. We've got the floof cam. What in the world? Unlock. We got my cup for some reason. Sorry. And we're ready to go. We're not ready to go. What are you doing? What are you doing, bud? Yikes. He's kind of in a boxy kind of a... This is an older image format, so we'll just kind of adjust it. I don't think we need to see down that far. Okay, lock.
Cash in and make this time valuable. But now how can you cash in on making sure that Herbalife works for you?
I took out the pauses. That's why there's cutting that you see. So
Makes your dreams come true, gets you the income that you want for your future, helps you to stabilize your financial situation, gives you satisfaction in growing personally, gives you the joy of touching other people's lives and having them come back and thank you for that. How to make that powerful for you, how to make it real for you. That's what I'd like to talk about today. First of all, we've got the market power.
this is older. This is obviously older. Also, what are we drinking? I'm doing the Clearly Canadian. I'm indulging in my favorite drink on the planet, which is Clearly Canadian. Don't touch me. Escape TCP TC Purgatory. Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay, Joe.
I travel around the world, it becomes very clear that the industry that we're in is an unending opportunity. People
Is
that need
it?
to get their health in order, people that need to adjust their weight, people that need to utilize the health and nutrition that Herbalife offers. I'm telling you, the demand for these products, the demand in this industry is global. It's beyond belief. It is unmeasurable in terms of trying to comprehend how big it really is. In fact, we're way behind in trying to supply the need there is around the world. Even in America, we've been in business now 18 years, and right now there's a bigger demand for these products than there was 18 years ago. We're falling behind even here in America because the demand is so great, and we haven't grown that much to meet the demand even in 18 years. So you can imagine, with this kind of market power, demand being undiminished all around the world, that Herbalife has the opportunity to cash in on that, and primarily you have the opportunity to cash in on that. That's the kind of demand, not only here in America, but of course in every country around the world, it's absolutely the same. So
Again, we've got the cuts in there because I didn't want to do the pauses. He's a very good speaker. His voice, like the tone of his voice, like his pauses normally, like when he's speaking, when I didn't butcher this video up because I didn't want to listen to all of the pauses, he's a very good speaker. On my way to Friendsgiving, listening to the stream. It's a nice, not nice 30-minute drive. Was this
before or after people were suffering with major health issues while using their products? Me and a few of my friends want to know. Yes, Baby Snack wants to know too.
Hi, Sweet Goth. What's up? Are you listening to yourself cashing in on people trying to get healthier? Gross. Where's my ooh, David? Hold on. Do we have it? Do we have it? The Office? Would it be under sad sounds? I don't know. I haven't streamed in a while.
Terrible liar. Terrible liar. Terrible liar.
I've got... There it is.
Oh my God, ew, David. Ew. Ew, David. Ew, no, David. Ew.
Ew, David.
First of all, we've got the market power. It's also an unending market for recruiting. Teenagers that were 17 years old, 5 years ago are now 22. Some of them are married, starting their family, and they need extra money. It's like a river that forever flows, an unending supply of people coming into the marketplace that are available as prospects for Herbalife distributors. An
What?
unimaginable amount of prospects for Herbalife customers. But the steady stream of people that are looking for ways to make some extra money, looking for somebody with a vision, looking for somebody that'll give them encouragement, looking for somebody that'll teach them the trade, that'll teach them how to look into the future, how to develop the skills, how to become better than they are. That is an unending supply. And I call that market power. People that have retired, but now they've decided that in retirement they need some extra money. All of that market is available. Not only where we started.
You're going to take people's retirement money from them to do Herbalife? This is 18 years in. He's been... Now, this guy, again, we read his bio. I should have swooped. It's not swooped. It's more of an extended slide to the other scene. He's been in MLM for so long. He was a top leader as well. I would maybe even say cult of personality-esque person. I mean, he influenced Tony Robbins. He mentored Tony Robbins and the guy who started Herbalife.
In America, but absolutely all around the world. So that's the market power. Second is something that I call capital power. A few years ago, the walls came tumbling down in Eastern Europe, communism being defeated, and a whole new surge of interest in capitalism. How to take a little bit of capital and turn it into progress. How to turn it into products. How to turn it into service. And that whole power of capitalism is sweeping the entire world. And guess who's helping to teach the world how to take advantage of capitalism?
Stop it.
It's Herbalife. On
Stop
my trips
it.
to Russia, 11,000 people come to hear the story. But guess what they also want to hear about? This unique thing called capitalism. How they...
So you're oh my God. Listen. I'm not of the mindset that capitalism is problem free. I think that there's problems with it. Do I think there's less problems with capitalism than with other economic models? A little bit, yeah. Do I think it's complex, and do I think there's big problems to overcome? Also, yes. I think it's complex. That's just my opinion. Oh my god, a Brazilian Herbalife girly recently pestered my mom to buy their products to lose weight. And we were laughing about how absurd it all was, from the claims to the products to the price. The price is wild. Probably the way he speaks. It's just it's older. This is an older video.
And take a little bit of what they've got and turn it into product, turn it into service, and thereby be in business for themselves, serve the public, make their fortune, and make their dreams come true.
How many people made a fortune in Herbalife? How many people didn't go into debt into Herbalife? What? Everything is complex because humans. 100%. It's complex, but ultimately I think we should always try to do better for people. Yeah, I think so too. I just think that I think we should try to do better for people. I think we should speak up for people. I think that economic models are very complex, and there's like long-reaching consequences for things that happen. This is just me, and I feel like I'm the Lone Ranger sometimes in the MLM space. I'm not as anti-capitalism as other people, but I'm willing to have a reasonable conversation with people. Good night, Sam. Good night, Igor.
No matter where I go, this whole idea of the marketplace, this whole idea of...
It's even worse than a 90s commercial. It's even worse than the 90s infomercial. I don't know what was HBN, the Herbalife network. It's even worse. Jim Rohn, this dude, this guy, this person, was the mentor of the guy who started Herbalife. He's also the mentor of Tony Robbins, Twisty, and he is speaking about all of the goodness of Herbalife, which is liar pants.
Terrible liar. Terrible liar. Terrible liar.
Oh, come on, Jim. We're only 3 minutes and 22 seconds in. How can this be happening?
Come true. Country after country, no matter where I go, this whole idea of the marketplace, this whole idea of capitalism is absolutely catching fire. It's unbelievable. So it's a tailor-made world for Herbalife. Not only our products, not only our support system, but for this idea of how to take so little, but mix it with a lot of faith, mix it with a lot of courage, mix it with a lot of intensity, give it some time, breathe some life into it, and you can take what is small in terms of the money capital and add all of the rest of the capital and turn it into business, turn it into enterprise. We now have the ability to teach that all around the world, in every language, in every country, in every community, in every city. Power.
This is twisty. Is this not High Control Group 101? This is what this sounds like. High Control Group 101.
Next is called the Herbalife Power. Herbalife, these 18 years now, has gathered the most incredible staff of people all around the world. Not only here in Los Angeles, at home office, but absolutely around the world, all of the staff that helps all of these countries to function in terms of supply, in terms of backup systems, in terms of communication, helping to organize the meetings.
I think I'm on the same page with you about that. Absolutely, I think I am. 100%. He's the Tony creator, so he's a bigger... yeah. Probably so, sweet
all
God.
of those things. I've never seen such a staff in all of my life, and I've been out there in the business world for about the last 40 years. Herbalife has got the best. And no matter what country I go to, there it is, the Herbalife.
You do not have to open a store to sell Herbalife. However, if you do open a store, it cannot have any Herbalife branding anywhere on the exterior of the store. How twisty is that? You buy into a faux franchise because in other franchises, you get to use the marketing of the company And that is and you pay for that. You pay that premium so that you can buy into the brand that's already been established for you. But in Herbalife, they're like, no, hide everything and pay thousands of dollars and rent a month. And then, yes, this is the model for you opening a business. What? You do not have to open up a store to sell, but you are encouraged to do that because everyone wants to eat healthy and, drink smoothies. And look how successful all these smoothie places are. You're going to be so successful. No, maybe not. Maybe not.
Herbalife Power, ready to assist, ready to lend a hand, ready to give you the best in terms of information. The broadcast that's coming to you today, this kind of support system, I'm telling you, is absolutely unbeatable. It can give you the assurance that no matter where you go, recruiting at home, around where you live, or recruiting across town, or recruiting across your community.
You're like, that's the wildest part. It's like, okay, we can have disagreements between like people pro Herbalife and us. We're not fans of Herbalife because we've seen the harm that it does at scale to people who are vulnerable in this country. And then if we just both looked at this and said, how is it helping the people who like Herbalife to buy into the idea of opening a store, and yet they can't use any of the Herbalife branding anywhere on the outside of the store? That, if you learned that up front, you would not be excited about the opportunity. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Emberry Harrow.
Or recruiting across your city, or recruiting throughout your country, or recruiting throughout the world. Everywhere you go where Herbalife does business, you'll find this incredible Herbalife Power at your disposal, ready to serve you with the information, with the ideas, products, with the inspiration, bringing you Mark Hughes and Dr. Katzen and all of the others, like all
Fire
of us
Chief.
who travel around the world. That's called Herbalife.
Well, I ran my mouth for a while by 30-something minutes. We've been raging a little bit. We've only gotten 6 minutes into the video. We read his intro. This is Jim Rohn. And he was Tony Robbins' mentor. He was the Herbalife creator's mentor. He is, my camera. No. What the hell? What the hell? Oh my God. What the hell? Enjoy the floofs. I'm paused. Quit. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Hooray. Sorry. Now you're doing this. Oh my God. Welcome to my stream. If you like streamers with technical difficulties and, floof cameras and maybe lots of pauses, this is the channel for you. Do all the YouTube-y things. I'm being sarcastic because, what the hell? What the hell's going on? What the hell? What the hell?
Cash in and make this time valuable. But now how can to serve you? But now available yourself to bring to your own future enterprise. We reach out for the products and they're there. We reach out for the marketing and it's there. We reach out for the Herbalife help and it's there. The marketplace, it's there. Capital is ready to serve you. But now how about you? Maybe you haven't thought lately about all of the power that you possess that's available that you can bring to this collective enterprise to make your dreams come true. But I just wanted to remind you, particular day, of all that's available within yourself. First, you have the ability to see what a power that is, to see things, to be able to use your mind, to comprehend, to see, to perceive. You have the ability to hear, to listen. The old phrase says that it's the listening that creates the faith. It's the listening that stimulates the imagination, can see things that don't yet exist. It's the ability to hear.
So if we're listening to understand and be able to imagine things that don't exist? Are we listening to information control? Because someone's saying that Herbalife is going to be incredible, that there is so much opportunity, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm listening to that. And so that in itself is manipulative. So anything that I think of based on that information is going to be twisty and not based off of things that are actually in reality. Is that what you're saying, Jim Rohn? I'm using my mind to comprehend that you're a scammer, sir. Yes. It's the truth. Don't know what to tell you.
Testimonials and formulate in your own mind
Hi,
the
Lynn.
possibilities of
I
starting
think I
from
saw
nothing
Lynn
and
earlier.
developing something, starting, deep in the hole and working your way out and finally becoming successful. The
Lania,
ability to
hello.
hear those testimonials, to hear good ideas. That now creates imagination. Imagination then has the ability to turn to faith. Faith is the ability not only to be able to perceive it and to see it, but the ability to believe that it's possible, that it can happen.
Do you have to have faith when you're doing mathematical calculations for a rocket launch and then to also understand the calculations and the gravitational pull and everything to have it orbit around and come back to Earth and like all of the things required for being a rocket scientist and stuff like that? Is that faith or is that knowledge and practice and certifications and stuff like that? Because I don't think that faith should be the number one driving force in multi-level marketing, because the numbers are more important than the faith.
And then, of course, Herbalife now has all of these testimonials from all around the world, from all walks of life, that give all of us the examples of where you can start from this part of your life.
God.
You can start in this part of the world. You can start with these limitations. And here's what eventually you can become. That host of testimonials not only gives us the ability to see and imagine that it's possible, but finally to believe that if we took those steps, that if we learned those lessons.
I mean, yeah, this is older style for sure, but he is like has so much influence in the MLM industry. I thought it would be like cool to take a look at what he was saying and stuff back in the day when he was still alive.
That if we develop those skills, that if we used our imagination and our faith, that the same thing that's happened to all of these others whose testimonials we hear, the same thing can happen for you. So that's the power you have, the ability to see, the ability to hear, the ability to comprehend and understand, powerful, the ability to believe that it's possible, the ability to evaluate it, what it might mean for you. We hear a testimonial and we say,
need a
yes, but
lapel
how would
mic.
that apply to me?
I'm just kidding, I don't. Can you imagine all the little the scratchiness, on my shirt? It'd be awful. It'd be so bad.
With our own limitations of capital, our limitations of time, perhaps in the beginning when you have to start part-time. But you can do that. You have the power and the ability to do that. Then here's another one. You have the ability and the power to decide.
See ya.
Decision-making can have the most...
You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Goodbye.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
You missed your shot, buddy.
in your life. Decision-making can be the beginning of a new
turning that
growth
down, don't
period
worry.
for you. Not only
There we
personal,
go.
but a growth period for your business, your skill levels, your ability to reach out and touch other people, the ability to decide. What a long list of personal power you have, that I have, that all of us have. We just need to be reminded. Now here's another one.
Here's
and that's
another
the
one.
ability to act, the ability to put into action what you see, what you comprehend, what you imagine, what you believe, and then what you have faith
Oh, I
for.
need a plant. I got
That
my tree over
ability
here.
to act is unprecedented in creating the miracle. Because it's not imagination that creates a career. It's not imagination
I
that
have this one. I have this one. I have this one.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Don't reach out and touch me. Yeah, and like everyone's getting slapped if they're coming
creates a business.
for a touch.
It's not imagination that creates a customer base. It's using your imagination and finally putting it to work. But you have the ability to do that. Fortunately, in Herbalife, you can do it part-time. If you have to get started with limited time, you just make the limited time pay. You know, before you go to work, during your lunch hour, in the evenings, on the weekends, little pieces of time. You find something to do that will start your career, keep it going, and keep...
This is the Herbalife Broadcasting Network. Oh my God. When did it end? What? Herbalife Broadcast Network trademark. Herbalife Video Library? What? I don't know what I'm agreeing to. But oh my God. There's so many videos on this website. Oh, not any good ones. Oh, come on. This is boring. The dubious promotion of Herbalife's networks. Herbalife brings Unite Works. What? HBN. Is it still around? Herbalife Broadcasting Network. I want to... Come on. SEC.gov. Herbalife named bronze winner in online commercials and branded content awards in the 44th annual Telly Awards. Is this a joke? Is this a joke? Oh my God. They had a whole network. Yep. While I was lurking, I thought of another. Was this before or after Herbalife targeted the Hispanic community, making them think this was the way to achieve their dreams? Yep. Yeah, it was a whole network.
The momentum high. Your ability to act can develop.
This feels like, do you know TBN or like the Christian like channel where they do this type of stuff? This feels the same vibe like that.
All of the disciplines, because you cannot learn the disciplines unless you actually do the work, unless you actually do the action. It's like learning to communicate. Way back in those early days, I had a tough time. You know, I described it one time. My first meeting, I stood up, my mind sat back down, left me standing there. I opened my mouth and nothing came out. My knees are banging together. The sweat's pouring off my face. I'm scared.
No, he said that he was making more than his professors by the time that he was in his mid-20s. He was a millionaire by 30. He lost his millions at 33, and then he became a millionaire again. So when was he scared? Before 18?
It's called terror, right? Those first few times. But sure enough, I did it again.
Yes, like that.
I worked up the courage
Yeah.
to do it the third time and the fourth time. And that was about 35, 36 years ago.
You know, there's a dude, I think that, who is it? Fundy Fridays covers him. His name's something Baker. He has a whole network and he posts all of it online. He's a pastor. It's like, and it's twisty.
Glad you were not in on my first presentation.
Pat
and now,
Robertson, yeah.
much more confidence all these years later because I have acted on practicing my skills to communicate. But you've got the ability to do that. You've got the power and the ability to create a career that will serve you well for whatever time you want to spend in developing this career. You have the ability to develop an enterprise,
Jim
a
Baker.
business, to be in business for yourself. Mark Hughes has created this incredible enterprise called Herbalife. At first, it was a dream. At first, he thought about it. He saw other people that had tried, and some of them had tried and failed.
I love that we've taken out the pauses because it takes away some of the fluidity and the allure of listening to a pitch like this. Yeah, back in the day, back when I first started streaming, Karina and I did a stream where we reacted to the Herbalife movie. And it's still on Karina's channel, I think. And we had to like go back in and put screenshots on top because we got slapped, of course. But it's really interesting if you rent Betting on Zero and you don't see... Oh, I didn't know that, Chelsea. If you don't understand the history of Herbalife and the negative impact they've had on communities, especially the Latino community, you should watch it. Seriously.
And he said, I'm going to try and succeed. But first it was a vision in his mind. Then he went to work on that vision. And now look what's happened all of these years later. And Mark's testimonial is just like yours
No,
and
they're
mine.
not blank.
If we can do it, you can do it.
He's reading off points that Mark Hughes has wanted him to tell on this like infomercial.
If we can start, you can start. If we can believe, you can believe. If we can try, you can try. And if we can try again, you can try again. If you can keep trying until finally it gets easier, finally the skills start to develop, if any of us can do it, you can do it. You have the ability to develop these disciplines that create value in your life. The disciplines, learning how to sell, learning how to get customers, learning how to build that customer base, the skills of learning how to recruit. You can learn to do that. You have the power to do that. Learning how to serve your organization well, learning how to communicate, learning how to organize the people that you put together, learning how to keep in touch. All of that is within your personal power. So I wanted to remind you one more time of all of the power that's available. First, the market power. Second, the capital power. Third, the Herbalife power, and fourth, your personal power.
PowerPoints.
If you put all of that...
Can I tell you something funny that's about, not this, it's about Vanderpump Rules? So Jax Taylor is doing one of his interviews with like, you know, in between the scenes, and they're doing the interview with like the people, and he was like, yeah, the PowerPoints. And... yeah, it's like, oh, so-and-so wedding, and it's like this point, and this point, and this point, and this point. The director's like, you mean bullet points? He's like, no, a PowerPoint. And now that we're looking at these PowerPoints, this makes so much sense. This makes so much sense right now. Oh my God, this is hilarious. I'm sorry. I watched too much Vanderpump Rules. Like, this makes... the fact that we found this and it's like literal, the PowerPoints, I'm just chuckling to myself. I'm sorry. I'm done.
That together. And just think about it a little more now than you have maybe in the past. There's no reason why you can't have...
PowerPoint, not bad, not great. It is even on the slide, even though it's an older thing. Like, it's definitely dated, I'll tell you that.
Have all of the business you want, all of the success you want. And I'm telling you, there never was a better year to do it than this year. This is the year of high intensity. This is the year of formulating the dreams of doing billions in sales as a company around the world. But it's also the vision of helping each Herbalife distributor get maximum benefit from products, and each distributor to get maximum benefit from the opportunity.
Yes.
That's what we're all about. And with this kind of power, especially for you personally, there's no reason why you cannot
you don't have to rent
dramatically...
it. Betting on Zero. Here's the link. Charlene posted it in, you know what, and I'm going to do. Can I copy this? I want to put it in the description. Okay, I'll do it later.
Year especially affect your own life, and by that the lives of the people that you want to touch in the years to come. Here are some of my suggestions for this year to make this an even better year than perhaps you have decided to make it when the year...
Oh my God, I thought he was wrapping up. We're only 12 minutes in. Didn't it feel like he was like wrapping up? I'm disappointed. I'm so sad. Oh my God.
First began. And here's this list. I'd like to have you take some notes. If you're ready to take notes, I'm ready to share with you my list. How to make this a fantastic year for you, cashing in on
Charlene
all
is
of the
the
power,
best.
all of the intensity, the momentum that Herbalife has going for it at the time. Here's the first one. Review your performance. Even when you...
Okay. We learned, let me just transition. Hold on a second. We learned in school about gradients and overusing gradients and drop shadows and all this stuff, and that, you know, we were told like, look, you can use it sparingly, it can make your stuff look dated if you overuse it, blah 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 blah. There's so many gradients going on in this PowerPoint that it's like, this is what my teachers warned me about. I'm looking at it right now. Oh my God, I don't want to go back. I'm going to speed them up. Can we speed them up? Playback speed, 1.25. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, jeez. Yikes. Thank you, Charlene.
First get started and you're out there just starting to learn the Herbalife skills, just starting to put it all together. You have to pause every once in a while and ask, how am I doing? And sometimes this kind of personal inspection of ourselves can be very valuable, because what you want to do is to overcome your mistakes as early as possible. In my first year learning to recruit, learning to sell all those years ago, I remember some habits that I got into, especially that first year, that I had to, by the time that year was finished, take a look at and start to make changes. And if you can make those changes as early as possible, then...
Look how blurry this is. Oh. There's a gradient on the Herbalife logo. There's a gradient on the words. There's a gradient on the background. And there's a gradient on these words. There's HBN, HBN, HBN. There's a gradient on those. And there's a gradient overall on this little background piece. And there's a gradient on Jim Rohn, international business philosopher. What is this? What is happening? International business philosopher? What are you talking about? What? You mean speaker? You mean motivational coach? Amy Hero. Oh, for sure. And he influenced so many people. Like, again, Tony Robbins, all these other people, Mark Hughes in Herbalife. Like, literally, his impact on multi-level marketing was huge. The logo is vaguely weedish, but maybe that's because I see so many dispensaries in my city. Have you seen Trey Kennedy? And he asks, is this a dispensary or is this a church? Based off the name. It's hilarious. What in the fuck are you? I don't like grading unless it's on a subtle background. Thank you, Christy. Yes. You and me are in the same boat. Yes. Same page. It's giving I walk 15 miles uphill both ways in the snow to get to school energy. Yes, Melissa. 100%.
As possible, then those changes can give you more value to cash in on for the future. So that's a good one. Review your performance. Mark Hughes does it. Katzen does it. All of us do it. The leaders in Herbalife have learned to do it. To sit down once in a while and take a look at your own performance, what you're doing, what you're saying, and how you're saying it. That's vitally important, especially...
I like that. I like this advice. Because that's the same stuff. You're making videos. Watch your videos back. And if you can't watch your videos back because they make you uncomfortable and you don't like what you said, you know what you need to change. If you don't think like, oh my, and I'm just saying this in this context for YouTube videos, it's like, are you making things people want to watch? No? Okay, what's going on? Watch your videos back and change stuff. That's all I'm going to say.
If you'd like to be an effective leader for the future, review your performance. Give yourself a...
I'm not going to say it. I would like that shirt too.
Grade at the end of the day.
Love the Trey Kennedy MLM song. Yep.
Just personally between you and yourself. Would I give myself an A or an A+ for today's activity? Would I give myself a B? Okay. Would I give myself a C? Passable. Or did I sort of mess up some things today that I don't feel that good about? Not something you have to publicize. Not something that you have to perhaps let anyone else know about it, just so you know about it. Every once in a while, take the time to check your own performance and review how you're doing. A very famous man, Dr. Schuler, I was traveling with him one time in Singapore and Kuala Lumpur. And I remember after we finished those two occasions, we had about 3,000 in each seminar. This very famous man who's been out there lecturing and teaching. If you're just listening to it and you're not like in the live chat or whatever, or you're on the replay crew also, replay crew, you're the best. Sweet Goth just said, I am way over it, but like I'm way over it. But she said Amway, like the MLM company, and it's too good. It's just too good. 35, 40 years, and he's famous around the world, has a famous church in America. As we were talking after the session in Singapore, he said, Mr. Rohn, I think my presentation in Kuala Lumpur on the scale of 1 to 10 was only about a 6. He said, I got to talking politics, and I should have left those subjects alone, and that got me a little bit distracted. And if I was to evaluate my performance, my presentation in Kuala Lumpur, he said, I think it was probably about a 6. But he said here in Singapore, the one we just completed, I felt good about. And if I was to evaluate my presentation here, I think on the scale of 1 to 10, it was about a 9. And I had to agree with him. Those numbers were probably pretty true. But here's what was interesting. This famous man, been famous for many years, lecturing around the world, still judging his own performance. Still taking a critical look at how he was doing, whether or not he was distracted, whether or not he was talking about subjects he should have left alone, especially in that particular country. And I thought, how amazing. No,
I'll look at it. I need to look at it. I haven't looked at it yet.
Wonder he's famous. No wonder he's thought of well around the entire world, because he's still judging his performance. I want to do the same with my performance. Am I better this year than I was last year? Have I taken off some of the sharp edges that were there a couple of years ago? Is it getting a little better in my own presentation, my own performance? And not only my performance on the platform and on the stage, as your performance in dealing with people one-on-one, dealing with people in a small group. Sometimes that performance, that situation is even more important, than doing the performance on the stage in Barcelona or Japan or Orlando. Because the few that you might have around that could become the big leaders in your organization for the future. Performance you have there, what you say there, how you say it there, can be just as important and perhaps even more important than your performance on the stage when there's 1,000 people to listen. But I think that's a good thing to consider as you move through the year. Take some time to review your performance. Also, in reviewing your performance, it's not a bad idea to have some people around you that you trust their counsel and let them help to evaluate your performance. And here's why. Sometimes when
Some of the stuff he's saying is good. Now, again, unfortunately, he's in the MLM space. He's in the Herbalife broadcasting. He's on the Herbalife broadcasting network back in the day, and he's talking about how to help people be better multi-level marketers selling products and recruiting people. Wild. And some of this advice is good, general advice for taking a look at yourself and then making adjustments and then getting other people to look at your stuff and give you critique. Shocker. It's not necessarily anything new either.
so busy during the day and we're so busy, and when we're doing the meeting, it's hard to sort of think about how we're doing. We just go do it. But someone who might observe some things that we don't think about might be able to give us some very wise advice. So those that are close around you, don't hesitate to ask them, how did I do? How was that presentation? How was that training class?
I was watching Danielle Ryan stream the other day, and she got out her tap dancing shoes, and now I'm getting tap dancing videos on my YouTube as like, do you want to watch this? And I'm like, absolutely, yes, I want to watch it. Of course I want to watch tap dancing videos. I want to see Lego ads. I want to see tap dancing videos. I want to see funny MLM, like puns and spoofing. I want to see all of it.
Was my workshop? Was it okay? What kind of grade would you give me? Or on the scale of 1 to 10, how would you evaluate my performance? And if it's someone you trust that can give you good feedback on your performance, your language, your style, how you make the presentation, your attitude and how it comes across,
I'm nodding
your
to
personality.
him. Dear God.
See, because sometimes we get so involved we can't see it ourselves. But someone else on sort of the outside looking in can observe. Not to tear you down, but to give you some good feedback and some wise advice. This is a good one, reviewing your performance with yourself and with the help of others that are around you that can give you wise advice.
Generally, good advice. I don't know what else to say. It seems good to me. I'm sorry, I'm like rewind. I'm not doing it on purpose. My little mouse is.
Performance with yourself and with the help of others that are around you that can give you wise advice. Now here's another one this year that can make this a fabulous year for you, and that is to face your fears. We've all got them. The fear that we might not do a good job. The fear that it might not turn out as we hope it would. The fears that are lurking there, some that have come and have been there even maybe since our childhood. Life is consisted of both fear and faith. Faith, of course, is the ability to overcome your fears. But what you have to do in terms of your fears, perhaps your own inadequacy, not feeling strong enough at the moment, you just have to face those fears. And you just have to go to work on it. What could I do to eliminate this fear, or to at least overcome it? Or what I like to say, drive it into a small corner. Because there's always the conflict between faith and fear. But here's what faith can do. Drive your fears into a small corner. But if you start amplifying your fears, what your fears can do, drive your faith into a small corner. There's always a contest between one and the other, between good and evil, between darkness and light, between sickness and health, between liberty and tyranny. The contest is always on. But what we have to learn to do is face that dark side, face that difficult side. And
Okay, again, there's a gray space. It's not always this or that. It's not always the extremes. And you get into the extremes when you're in multi-level marketing, because they're going to tell you there's people that are going to come against you because they just hate multi-level marketing. And you have to stand your ground, and you have to believe in your side of like selling your stuff. And then you end up getting into these avoidable conflicts because the conflicts were created by the person who's accepting a commission off of the volume purchases you're making from the company. What? Faith over fear? Yep. Sorry, please hold. Ray Higdon, you're being paged to aisle 4 by Jim Rohn, or the spirit of Jim Rohn. Ray Higdon, you're being paged to aisle 4. Faith over fear trademark in question. Thanks so much.
see if we can't manage it. Maybe not eliminate it altogether, but drive it into such a small corner that it does not affect performance. So face your fears, whatever they are. This is a good year to do that. You've got the strength to do it. You've got the help to do it. You've got the support to do it. This is the time to do it. This year, best year. Here's the next one that I would give you good advice for this year, and that is to exercise your willpower. No telling what you can do if you set your mind to do it. Two of the most powerful.
Exercise your willpower to decide to continue to pay into Herbalife even when you can't afford it. Exercise your willpower and show up to all of the meetings you're supposed to, even when you don't have the time or you have to sacrifice time with your family. Exercise your willpower and choose to stay even when your gut is telling you to go. Okay, Jim, tell me more, except don't.
Words in the language, I will. Benjamin Disraeli once said, nothing can resist a human will. And if you'll use those two words a little more often this year, I will learn the disciplines. I will get better every day. I will make sure my presentation is the best. I will make the best of my opportunity. I will maximize my time. I will try to correct my errors in judgment better this year than last year. I will do a superb job.
Not bad advice. Again, I think that's so twisty because people like him keep people in multi-level marketing in longer.
If you'll use that willpower, I'm telling you, the I will power that you have is unmatched. If you'll just use it. Sometimes we have a lot that we aren't using. It's like having a bank account and you never write a check. That would be a little strange. Or you have a...
Oh my God, we need that. I need it. Y'all, did you see Christie's, Brian Underwood's Captain Underpants clip she made me? Did y'all see it in the video I put in the other day? It's awesome.
$10 million bank account and you keep writing $1 checks. What I'm asking you to do, you've got a $10 million bank account of willpower. What I'm asking you to do this year, and that is to write some larger checks, take on some larger challenges, and say to yourself, hey, I've learned to solve problems in the past. I will solve the problems of the future. I will correct my mistakes. I will.
How do you solve the problem of a broken compensation model with most people losing or not making any money in multi-level marketing and a small percentage of people making the money in multi-level marketing? How do you overcome that? You can't.
I will learn to meet people that I was afraid of before. I will learn to master getting up and talking in those public meetings. I will.
Give me your I will statements. I'll tell you mine. I will be doing a Lego stream either tomorrow or maybe, probably not tonight. I will be drinking probably another Clearly Canadian tomorrow. I will be refilling my sweet tea before I craft after this stream. I will continue to speak up against multi-level marketing companies. Hello, Harper! Crafting and lurking. Hero!
Will become a leader and help people with their Herbalife future. I will make the necessary changes. I'm telling you, you can do that. Here's another one. Admit your mistakes. Sometimes we have to admit our mistakes to others around us.
Yeah.
We sort of let down because of those mistakes. We have to admit to others that we're counting on us, that, it didn't work out and we made those mistakes. But here's the most important, and that is to learn to admit your mistakes to yourself. The most powerful counsel that you can possibly have is the counsel of your own conscience, the counsel of yourself.
Yes.
We appreciate the counsel of Mark Hughes. We appreciate the counsel of the president's team, the chairman's club. We appreciate the counsel of the leaders who are around us. We appreciate even the counsel of our family. We appreciate the counsel of our close friends. We appreciate the counsel of those we trust.
Oh my God, I have to show you something, Shelby. I'll have to put it in the Discord. I did an I-cord. And then I got my pom-pom maker. I opened the pom-pom maker and I put it on both sides of the I-cord. And I'm making the biggest pom-pom garland of my life. I don't know where I put it. I think it's in the kitchen.
Whose information can be valuable to us. But here's the most important counsel to start trusting, and that is your own personal counsel. Got some ways to figure out answers to problems that you probably haven't even tried. Admit your mistakes to yourself, and sometimes just sit down with your private self and have a conversation. Here's where I blew it. Here's where I could have done better and I didn't. Here's where I let it go when I should have put it together. And just admit that to yourself and look down inside your heart, inside your soul, and then seek your own counsel and make those necessary corrections and move on. We're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to have those kinds of days when it doesn't go well. We're all going to say things.
This video is giving I fell asleep at grandma's and woke up to random 700 club. Perfectly said, Danielle. Perfectly said.
At times that's out of place, untimely. We should have restrained our language when we didn't. We lost our temper when we shouldn't have. All of that's going to happen to all of us. The key is to learn from it, from the counsel of others, mostly from the counsel of yourself. Here's another great bit of advice for this year, to capitalize on the Herbalife momentum especially, and that is to refine your goals. Some good questions to ask. Why did you join Herbalife?
I will not be using gradients on every single thing on my That's what I should have done. I should have made the cover of this look like an 80s or 70s nightmare of a PowerPoint presentation and duplicated what he's showing on his PowerPoint screen. I missed my opportunity. I was like, I'm just going to use the green from Herbalife. No, I missed it. I messed up. The creativity wasn't there.
Why were you attracted to this unique enterprise? For some of you, I know it was the products. You got fabulous results. For some of you, it was the financial opportunity for the future, or the combination of the products and the financial opportunity. Some of you heard about the teaching.
Megan Desart. Sweet Baby Ray's. What would Megan Desart's be? Would it be a laxative box? Oh my god. For a good... No, you should do Orbit, but you should do Megan and then do the name, like that, how do y'all spell it? And then you should do this.
For a good, clean feeling, no matter what.
For a good, clean feeling, no matter what. AI, hello, Raven, hello.
And the training and the classes that we have that help people with their personal development, you were interested
Or can be depends. You could do that too.
in that. For some of you, it was a chance to be rescued from financial oblivion. You hadn't found answers, perhaps up till the time you found Herbalife. Or you've always wanted an enterprise, didn't have one. You've always worked on the job, worked for someone else. Now a chance to work for yourself. A chance to multiply your efforts here where you couldn't in some other situation. I don't know what all the reasons were that you joined Herbalife, to this man, Mark Hughes. What attracted you to these fantastic products? What attracted you?
Lies, the enthusiasm without any scientific data. Do you remember that Herbalife got fined the biggest fine that has ever been given to a multi-level marketing company? It was like $800 million. And do you remember like Mark Hughes saying like he wasn't going to be taking advice from people in Congress who were fat? Or am I imagining that? I think that's what he said.
You to the Herbalife support system, a chance to work with others to make your dreams come true. I don't know what all of those early decisions you made were that attracted you to this business, but it's not a bad idea to go back and think about that. What did I have in mind when I first heard the Herbalife story? What went through my mind? What I could do with it?
Or a travel agent because she hops from MLM so much.
Business, what I could do with these products. It doesn't hurt to go back and review that and to solidify that, to anchor it, to lock it down. Then you must also, from there, start amplifying your own system of thinking about your goals and thinking about your future. Some things you thought of that you could do now that you've been in the business for a while. Maybe you've been here for 1 year, 2 years. Now you need to reevaluate your goals because a year ago, here's all you could see. When you first joined, this was all that you could possibly think about. We've all heard those testimonials that have inspired us all. When someone first joined, they said, if I could only make just $500 a month, that would be fantastic. But it wasn't long until they started changing.
This is $500 back in the 80s when he said this. Wait, so hold on. This is 18 years after they started. When did Herbalife open? 1980. So this is 98 when he did this? This is 98? Listen, who did this? Who filmed this?
Goals that are possible for you, but all of the rest. And here's what I call all of those.
This is after they got fined into oblivion. When did Herbalife get fined? Oh, it already got fined again in 2016 for FTC charges. And in 2020, $122 million. What? Hold on. $800 million. FTC sends checks to nearly 350,000 victims of Herbalife. I'm not imagining this. Let me go to Wikipedia. Herbalife. Let's see. I know I've done a stream on this. I don't know why I can't remember stuff. Let me go up here so y'all can see. Liver disease inquiries? What? Is this new? Excessive citations? Hospitals in Israel, Spain, Switzerland, Iceland, Argentina, and the United States have reported liver damage in a number of patients who used Herbalife products. In 2004, Israel's health minister began an investigation into Herbalife's products after 4 persons using Herbalife's products were found to have liver problems. What? I don't remember this. Again, and also anybody can update Wikipedia. There are these citations right here, but take this with like a grain of salt that this may not be 100% accurate. Where are, hold on, find 800. I thought they got fined $800 million in the 80s. The Department of Justice of Canada filed criminal charges against the company in November 1984 for misleading medical claims and advertisements. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. The company settled the suit for $850,000. Hold on. I thought it was $800 million. $191 million in 1988. Did I read this wrong? What's shocking is this company still exists. Yes. I never heard about the liver stuff. The company was accused of selling products containing toxic ingredients such as quaqua, falls within the tribe of plants known collectively as stapeliads. All stapeliads, including quaqua, are Old World stem succulents. Comfrey and Kraska. The products were sent to Biomedical Research Design Ltd., to a private U.S. laboratory, and to Israel's Forensic Research Laboratory. A study of the cases funded by the Israeli Ministry of Health concluded that there was a causative relationship. Herbalife's SEC 10Q filing stated that the Israeli Ministry of Health did not establish a causal relationship between the product and the liver ailments. In 2009, an Israeli woman sued Herbalife International and Herbalife Israel, claiming that her liver damage resulted from the use of Herbalife products. Oh my God. What? Scientific studies in 2007 by doctors at the University of Bern in Switzerland and the liver unit of the Hadassah Hebrew University Medical Center in Israel found an association between consumption of Herbalife products and hepatitis. What? In response, the Spanish Ministry of Health issued an alert asking for caution in consuming Herbalife products. What? The Herbalife stated they were cooperating fully with the Spanish authorities. At this point, do you get to cooperate, or is just like, why is your business still open? What are you doing? After investigation, the agency determined no action was required and removed the alert. The analyses of these cases and information regarding these circumstances have not allowed us to establish a causal relationship. Did someone get paid off? Because, like, what the heck? Did someone get paid off and that's why nothing was found in this report? I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist. I'm just wondering how all this happened and led up to this. And then the investigation said, oh no, everything's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. In 2019, the Journal of Clinical and Experimental Hepatology published a paper titled Slimming to the Death, Herbalife-Associated Fatal Acute Liver Failure, Heavy Metals, Toxic Compounds, Bacterial Contaminants, and Psychotropic Agents in products sold in India. What? This paper examined the connection between Herbalife slimming products and a case of fatal acute liver failure in one patient in India. In December 2020, the journal retracted the aforementioned article contrary to the COPE guidelines, which advised that the original paper should remain available but prominently marked as retracted because they were threatened to be sued into oblivion by Herbalife, in my opinion. According to one of the co-authors of the paper, this retraction happened because Herbalife engaged DSK Legal, a New Delhi-based law firm, to consistently issue legal threats to the journal's editor-in-chief. This is so corrupt, in my opinion. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where's the stuff that happened in the 80s? Hold on. Didn't Herbalife get in trouble in the 80s with the the 80s with the FDA? Herbalife contended that the FDA had made false and misleading statements. Herbalife halts FDA lawsuit. All right. I'm going to get upset. I feel like we'll just keep watching this until I find the rest of this stuff.
Refinement of your goals, and that's reasons to do well. If you have enough reasons, you can do anything. If you have enough reasons, you can go as far as you want to go, cash in on all that you want to cash in on. If you have enough reasons. Enough reasons to get up early. Enough reasons to stay up.
Enough reasons to take advantage of your friends and family. Enough reasons to randomly approach people at the store hoping that they join your company. Enough reasons to look at people as numbers instead of people. Tell me more.
Little.
Oh, come on. Come on. 2412. Sorry, guys. Here we go. 2412. 2412.
Enough reasons to buckle down and learn the disciplines. Enough reasons to put yourself through the paces. Enough reasons to develop the language. Enough reasons to pay the price. Enough reasons to put your faith to work. If you'll come up with enough reasons, Herbalife can supply the rest in terms of challenge, opportunity,
If you can come up with enough reasons, Herbalife can do the rest. Stop it.
company to work within, people to help you, a support system to be part of. All of that's possible. But you've got to constantly refine your goals. Some that you went for in the beginning.
He passed away in 2009. Pretty, youngish. In his 70s, I think. No, 59. I'm lying. I don't know when he passed away. Hold on. Jim Rohn. Come on. He passed away in 2009. He was born in 1930. So 79. He was 79. So, I mean, that's pretty young to me. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2000, 2000. Yeah. So 79.
You've cast aside. I did that. Things I went for all those years ago when I first started building my organization, some things I went for, I'm telling you, it cost me too much. If I'd have known what it was going to cost, I never would have paid. I've learned to adjust my goals. Something that was...
CDC is recognizing Herbalife Lifestyle Intervention Program as a certified diabetes prevention program. Oh, what? Please hold. CDC... The U.S. What? Well, this is from Herbalife. So, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recognize Herbalife Lifestyle Intervention Program as a certified diabetes prevention program. This is from Herbalife. This is the press release. So how do we find CDC, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, National, oh my God. National Diabetes Prevention Program. Find a lifestyle change program. So where are online? I'm not seeing the Herbalife stuff. Okay. Is this a lie? The YMCA. Oh, why is it doing all Texas stuff? I don't see participation testimonials, become a lifestyle change program provider. What's the requirements? I don't see it. You applied and they said okay? That doesn't mean anything. That makes it seem like the CDC chose Herbalife as their deal, and that's not what it says here. It's like every program who participates and does all the requirements, they can become the National Diabetic Prevention Program certified or whatever. Karina, hello. That would be awesome. Where's the best place to send it? Insta spam, probably. Or you can send it to camp, my campsite bio. Let me try this. Let's see. Camp. Whoops, sorry. I don't understand. The U.S. Centers. This is a press report, so like a marketer did this, not like anybody special did this. In support of November being Diabetes Prevention Month, Herbalife, a premier health and wellness company, announced today that its lifestyle intervention program is recognized by the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, the National Public Health Agency of the United States, as complying with their standards for a CDC certified diabetes prevention program, which means nothing. I could do that and be certified. The YMCA can do it and be certified. The YMCA has done it and been certified. The requirements are pretty broad if you follow a generally approved curriculum. I'm not confused. I'm just frustrated, I guess.
What I want, too big a price to pay. Second, when you finally get it, it doesn't taste that good. So this is an ongoing process for you personally, for your business, and for your family, refining your goals. Purpose is stronger than object. What you want is important, but what for is even more important. So decide what you want it for, keep working on that. Because if you work on that part, Herbalife's working on this part, the president's team is working on this part, all of that fits together. And if you'll keep a clear vision of the reasons why you want Herbalife to work for you, I'm telling you, then you will be more apt to cash in on the Herbalife opportunity and use this support system to change your days, to change the momentum of your organization, to change.
Herbalife is the first direct selling company to be a provider of this CDC recognized program. Any probably multi-level marketing company could be recognized if they just did the like certifications and the qualifications to be able to offer like whatever treatment and or program that they are approving.
Your future. Refine your goals. Now here's another one, and that is to believe in yourself. To believe that you have the power that we talked about earlier to change your life in any direction, any dimension that you want to. Believe in yourself. You've got to believe in the future, to believe in the country where you live. You've got to believe in the...
Nadia, welcome to Illyria.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria.
Welcome.
I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Welcome. Oh, on the campsite? Okay, great. Let me look. Let me snoopity snoop over there into my campsite. This is so much easier too. Okay, view the files. Allow. Let me look at this. I'm going to keep the... So the person said yes, yes, yes. And this is a screenshot of the press release from Herbalife. This is so disingenuous of Herbalife to do this. It's so... I can't. Oh my God. Wild.
In the economic system, you've got to believe that there are leaders that can figure out politically that we're going to be okay. We're going to develop a better world in the next few years than we've had in the last few years. You've got to believe in your community. You've got to believe in your church or your synagogue.
Oh my God, good job, Aya. I'm going to make hot chocolate as my brain has given up. At just over 6,000 written today and just a vibe to the dancing squirrel. Let's go. Hot chocolate and a dancing squirrel. I had just hung up my ornament of the shoulder smolder squirrel on my little Christmas tree.
You've got to believe in the people around you. Herbalife gives you plenty to believe in. The future, the vision, possibilities, the opportunity. But here's the most important, and that is to believe in yourself. That if you need answers, they're right there within your own consciousness.
Is there like a fun little clip of believe? I believe I... Oh my God. The song, I Believe I Can Fly. Hold on. Am I going to get booted for that? Isn't there a video of like... Oh, never mind. That's R. Kelly. Hell no. Hell no. Sorry. Goodbye. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
If you need support, you've got it. It's there.
I didn't know it was R. Kelly. Hell no. Hell no.
Believe in yourself. You have the capability and the power. Don't complain about what there isn't available. You can make up for that with your own faith and your own strength and your own
It's
power.
on Space Jam. That's where I remembered it from. Oh my God. Oh, stop it, Jim Rohn. Why are you breaking my computer? 2625 every single time. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done.
Power. Who was it that said, I complained about not having any shoes until I met someone who had no feet? You have got all that it takes. You have got within you the ability to see, believe, have faith. And so this year of high Herbalife momentum, high Herbalife intensity with your belief in yourself, and your life will change, your days will change, your organization.
I watched too much of and I read too much of the court stuff to play that on my channel. I didn't know who sang it, so I was just like, hell no.
Your organization will change. It'll all change. Here's another one, just a couple of more. Next is to ask for wisdom. We all need to rely on a higher power. Within Herbalife, we rely on those that have gone before and developed this powerful...
The higher power is Mark Hughes. The higher power is Jim Rohn. What are you talking about?
Organization to mark for this incredible vision of the future to do mega billions in terms of the scope of the company's power and ability to do business. We rely on that. We look up to that. We look up to the inspiration of those testimonials of those that have reached the Chairman's Club, the President's Team, the Millionaire Team, all the rest.
Share
Here's another
clip.
one. Conserve your time. We've all been given the same amount of
hold up.
time. I remember when it finally occurred to me that rich people have about 24 hours a day and poor people have about 24 hours
yes.
a day.
The Believe clip from Cher. Are we going to get booted for that? Whoops.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I wish. Houston.
Okay. Okay, I have to play. Hold on. It's a bop. It's a bop. It's a bop. It's a bop. Hold on. I'm getting demonetized for this. Oh my god, how do I find the song? Good night, Melissa. To download it later.
What an incredible discovery. I said, wouldn't that make me curious? Here's the rich with the same time and the poor with the same time. I wonder what the difference is. And here's what life is all about. Discovering.
Here's rich people with the same time and here's poor people with the same time. I wonder what the difference is. Thousands, if not millions of dollars, sir. What are you talking about? What? There's so many people who work so hard and they don't have the money to show for the great effort they're putting in. Okay. Oh my god. Chipmunk share. Okay, hold on. I'm like trying to like give it enough time. Let me just hold on. Oh my god, yes, okay.
The difference of how some people have learned to cash.
I still don't want to do I Believe I Can Fly because it's still R. Kelly. And so R. Kelly, I don't want to platform him, so.
In on the time they've got. To cash in on the day and make it 5 times more valuable now.
Maybe Kazoo of the Cher song.
Than they used to be able to 5 years ago. To capitalize on the time that you have. To capitalize on the time, to capitalize on the freedom. If you have the time and you don't use it wisely, then you're probably destined to live less than a life in a lifetime. But if you learn to capitalize on your time, you can live 5 lifetimes in one. You can live 10 lifetimes in one. Because life is not just the passing of time. Life is a collection of experiences, their intensity and their frequency. Yes. And Herbalife gives you that chance to have a much wider world than probably you could have just by yourself. Herbalife gives you a chance to think beyond where you are. Maybe.
No, it does not. No, it does not. No, it does not. And companies like when we sneak into these Zoom calls and we show them in their entirety and we find these spots where they're saying, yeah, target this community, target this ethnicity, target this, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's twisty. And when you see what happened in betting on zero and what Herbalife has done and it continues to do to the Latino population, they specifically go after that population, and the harm they've done, in my opinion, there's no room for any grace for them.
All those years before you found Herbalife, you just thought locally, right around where you were, because that was the extent of the opportunity. But now that Herbalife has come along and you have this chance to think beyond just around where you are,
yes.
beyond
Hello,
touching just a few people into touching many,
Stop
many
it.
people.
Stop it right now. Can we play it? Oh my God. Where? Can you send it to me? Christy.
Now, if you'll conserve your
Oh, we're doing a shoulder smolder in this song? Hell yeah.
time and use it wisely. And I'm telling you, business-wise, you can live several lifetimes in one. And experiences in touching people's lives,
Hell yeah.
having them come back and thank you for it, there is no greater gift. It's one of the reasons why I still travel.
Christy, 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 Christy. And the crowd goes wild. Ah.
All around the world to all of these countries. Sure enough, someone says, Mr. Rohn, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, I listened to your story, I listened to what you had to say, and it touched my life. Look what's happened to me. You can't buy that with money. So I'm asking you to wisely use your time, what time you've got. I don't know if you've got 10 years left, or 20 years left, or 30 years left. It did occur to me not long ago, I'm working on the last half of my life, probably. But whatever time you've got, whether it's a little time or a lot of time, here's the key. Cash in on it. Don't let it just slide by. Make this time useful. If you've got an hour, fill it up. If you have a day, fill it up. If you have a chance to talk to someone, fill up that conversation with all that you've got and all that you know and all that you feel. And if you'll start cashing in on the time that you've got, I'm telling you, life will give you the opportunity to live more than one lifetime in a lifetime.
Twisty. Twist City. It's so twisty. Oh my God. We're gonna Believe by Cher is the song that got me through the pain of when my ex left me. Oh. I miss being able to join a live. So happy to be here tonight. Things have been wild. Herbalife guy, I've got enough going on. How are you? I'm good. I'm glad to see you. I love your hair and your profile picture. Oh wow, sweet God, that's wild. I'm pulling up my email. Refresh. So that's Jim Rohn. Let me... Mark Hughes, Herbalife Congress. Clip. Connect to the internet. Bad times attitude described by Herbalife founder Mark Hughes. Hold on. Jim Rohn, Herbalife honors Beverly Hills 2009. This is like a montage video. I'm trying to see if I can find that clip of when he is Mark Hughes testifying. Maybe if I can't find it. There's a lot of Mark Hughes on the internet. I have a feeling I'm going to be saying, oh, thank you so much for my forest cat. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to quit this. What's everyone doing tonight? I'm going to craft. You know, when I was like sending so many, well, maybe you didn't know. I made a lot of scarves this past year on my Addy with my drill. And then I just fixed my machine, but I didn't notice that the screw was coming loose on like the handle part. I snapped it right off. There's so many of these. Exclusive training series. Dear Lord. Your success is only limited by your own imagination and your hard work. Well, I mean, also a broken compensation model, but continue on, sir. Online Christmas shopping for peeps. That's awesome. Let me grab my mail again. Get mail. How do I do this? How do I refresh this? Caca. Quit. I want to just do one dancing thing of the squirrel, though. If we can before I go. You're going to play Hogwarts Legacy? Fun. I was just watching the Harry Potter movies on. And then I watched North and South yesterday because I was in bed all day. And I recorded a video today. I recorded 3 videos this week, 4 including today. This was my 5th one I was supposed to record, but I decided to do it live because I was like, I miss live chat. Currently finishing up Rainbow Turtles for the giveaway we did. Then Ov's bag is next. Then taking in new orders for Christmas stuff. This is Christina. This is Karina's business. You can place orders and do all of the shopping stocking on the Instagrams. I'm also making a scarf on my Addy. When I get enough, I have the perfect colors. Have a gander at Karina's Cute Crochet Creations, and why not get your own? Yep. There you go. Follow her on Instagram. Bigfoot Christmas shirts this year. Let's go. I love that idea. That's such a good idea. Maybe I'm reaching or taking his messages too personally, but that mindset is messed up. Yeah, I think it's messed up. Okay, we got it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. Oh, we should have played that. We should have played that while we're waiting for this one. Where is it?
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up. We did it! Yay! Woo! Hooray! We did it!
Downloads. Audio. All right, we're ready. We're ready. We're ready. Quit. We're putting the sound in. Hold on. Play. Play audio. Oh my gosh. Choose file. Audio. Kazoo cover. Oh my god. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Series 2, Apple Pencil. Oh my god. Welcome to my stream. If you like campy stuff, and you should subscribe. Oh my god. People don't even make it to the end. Like my knowledge, let me know if you Apple Pencil, if you have Series 2, send me your address on my campsite. I think it's this one. Send me your address here. Oh, Series 1. Let me see if I can find my old one. Somehow I ended up with 2 Series 2s, and so I could have sent you that one. Let me see if I still have my Series 1. Okay. All right, y'all. It's been incredible. I'm going to go take my medicine. Don't forget to take your medicine if you have to. Hydrate, and I will be on tomorrow at some Mulder. On that note, on those kazoo notes, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Oh, 69 likes. I mean, I guess that's appropriate. Inappropriate, but I will. Oh my God. Where's my outro? I'll see y'all next time. Ah, the floofs and I say toodles. Caca.